I think it's visceral. I think it's sort of a natural human reaction as opposed to a computer screen or a TV screen. A book, you hold it in your hands. There's sort of an inanimate object that has a soul to it.
What makes a reader tick is simply the desire for knowledge and the desire for satisfaction from learning something that somebody else has made available to them. In this building we have effectively 50,000 square feet. In the other building we have 150,000 more square feet. And quite frankly, those square feet are packed with books, horizontally and vertically. Well, we have online available for sale, direct sale, about 165,000. And in the back room, as it were, probably close to another 500,000. We sell approximately 40% of our books go outside the United States.
I'm separating the orders that are going to go domestically or what are going to go internationally.
Once the internet came around in the mid-1990s and enabled people in their homes to search for things that they wanted, suddenly a whole new world of availability opened up.
Confirmation of an order, and I've got to get it all together because it's got to get out of here today.
We're sort of idea or sentiment brokers in that we assemble this stuff, but we distribute it then. We take it in, we hold it for a short period of time and try to get it to the people who need it or want it or appreciate it. These are all old literary sets I'm waiting to complete. I'm working about a 10,000 book collection right now, and some of the sets have been separated from their brothers and sisters. Sooner or later I'll find the other copies to hook up with them. I have an early edition of a Jules Verne book from the 1880s, The Adventures of a Chinaman. This is set aside for a very good friend of mine who's an avid Jules Verne collector. I gave him a break on the price. This normally sells for about $400. Since he's a good friend of mine, I only charged him $399.
Who are these from, Mike?
We travel quite extensively. I go to the coasts, I go to neighborhoods around Cleveland. We get calls from people who have amassed large collections of hard to find or scholarly or rare books. And we've been doing it for such a long time that we're often recommended to work with Zubal.
Yeah, New Netherlands, Nederland in Dutch.
Yeah, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
I was right the first time.
Long Island, there's Long Island, Manhattan.
A lot of times folks hang on to their books until the end and their heirs end up with them. So we get a lot of calls from estates and sons and daughters of people who collected books. We're here for them. We're heading to the second floor. That's where our main stock in trade begins, and it winds around 4 floors of the building. It runs about 300,000 volumes. Yeah, stuff's stacked up all over the place, and you may ask, how do you know where everything is? Some way we do know where everything is and if things are coming and going. I think it's visceral. I think it's sort of a natural human reaction as opposed to a computer screen or a TV screen. A book, you hold it in your hands. There's sort of an inanimate object that has a soul to it.
These are books that we're going to be putting outside for people to take for free. In good weather, we have a little shelf out in front of the buildings where I put books that for one or another reason we don't want to market. We make them available to passers-by, pedestrians, for free. They can take them home and read them, take them to school, do whatever they want with them. I think it makes for good community relations. The books are generally classics. People say to me, Zubal, you're almost 75 years old. Why the hell aren't you retired? My answer is, I've been retired for 50 years since I got into this business. It's not been work, it's been fun.